Hello. Coming from not Wynyard Station, Circular Quay. It's been a little bit hectic actually. A lot of people about. I just realized that it is actually office time, lunchtime. So, so I went to go get some a pork roll. Went to get some Vietnamese roll, only to find there's a massive line. Huge line. And I'm like, well, I need to get into work in half an hour, so it's gonna get a little bit hairy canary if I get it, you know. I don't think my bar manager would be very happy with me if I came late, especially if I didn't bring a roll for him. So I've actually finally wrote things down. Finally, yes, having organized thoughts. I think I just didn't do that like the last video, and it was a little bit kind of jumbled and a little bit like, hey, this, that, and trying to remember something that happened this way. So hopefully this is a little bit more organized. So I'm actually going to just sit down and just talk about it, because I think probably, because these videos don't really take long, so I will just really be quick anyway. So yesterday, cleaning day. Really actually kind of like cleaning day. Not because it's just a short shift or anything, but because it's just really nice to have everything organized and tidied. So, like, because like everyone likes to have a clean room, but nobody likes to clean the room. But everyone wants to be in a clean room, because it's like a clean room. It's like, wow, clean room means clean mind. And that's usually the theory, because like, one thing good about like a result of a cleaning shift is that when you come in the next day, when you're starting your real shift, you're like, oh wow, this is actually really nice, instead of going to the staff room and being like, this is a disgusting fucking mess. So it's just really nice to have that, especially having that like cleaning the staff room and cleaning like the certain places that, you know, just make things really nice, really kind of like, you know, welcoming, so to speak. What was else I was getting sort of, yeah, underneath the thing. But like some of the things though, like I feel like I do it, and then it's just like within like a couple of months, like a couple of weeks later, it just reverts back to its normal state, which I'm like, But anyway, what can you do? So yeah, basically afterwards I went to the state library to read, because I haven't read in quite some time, and honestly my dyslexia, it's not going to get any better if I don't do anything about it. So I've been trying to read to kind of address it so far. Mind you, I found out that really reading in the morning is really better than reading in the afternoon, because if you try to read in the afternoon, after you did work, you're just going to be super tired, and like you're going to go through like paragraphs and you're going to be like, well, what did I wrote? What did I say? What is this text? But I kind of read it through and I kind of understand the text. I usually just read and then reread it again slightly faster, just to kind of just put it down. So I went to dinner. I usually have dinner, like treat myself on a Monday, just have something to eat. One thing I do miss about old school Newtown was that like there was like a few Vietnamese places where you can have pho, but not just like normal pho, but like the special pho, which is being like tripe and all that kind of stuff. And it sounds really peculiar, but it is absolutely delicious. Unfortunately, like if you try to sell tripe and like all that kind of stuff to people like around here, like they're not going to be like, oh, that sounds a bit freaky. But you know, but yeah, the only place you can get it now is somewhere like in Blacktown or like really like Stratfield or so forth. There's a few places in the city, but you have to really go out your way to go there. So, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm kind of grateful that I got some food to eat, you know. I mean, had some food. I went to Bar Planet. I saw Goober. I showed him, I'm not sure if you guys know Goober, but Goober is like a person I've worked in the industry. I haven't worked with Goober, but I know it's one of those things where you're like, if you work in Sydney hospitality, you start knowing certain people that work in certain bars here and there, you know. Like I try to, actually speaking of which, I try to not drop names, but you know, like I think, yeah, I don't know, I saw him, and well, now I've dropped his name, but like But yeah, it was just really cool. I showed him my magic card deck, which is like I always like to, and then I proceeded to have like a gin and soda and then just draw for a while because I haven't drawn in ages, and I really and I wanted to test out a new pen that I got, which is like a fountain tip pen, which I don't really have too many fountain tip pens, but man, it felt good. And so I drew my brother's girlfriend's dog named Blue, which is like a Staffy. I think I'll try to show you. It's on this side, yeah. Sweet. So just like there. It's not my best work, but definitely kind of getting off the rust, and I'm kind of enjoy it because it's sort of like I find it like almost like solving a puzzle. So like the puzzle is being the person, being the figure within. So it is definitely worth the things. Afterwards I had a chat with Kenny and Goober and about like Kitty Hawk, and like everyone's a little bit interested about my venue. Well, it's not exactly my venue, it's actually Jared's venue, or percentage of Jared's venue or something like that, but yeah, it was we were just talking about like changes, new like cocktail menus, how they've been received, and stuff. And then they're like, yeah, we'll come to your bar, which usually at first I'm always like super skeptical, like when somebody says that, but like, I'm not gonna have any bad feelings if they don't show up, because like it is a bit of you have to kind of go out your way to come see our bar. So but if they do come, we'll treat them like we'll treat them like always, like any other person in the industry, but yeah, like I'll be happy. I'm not, no hard feelings if they don't show up, but pretty happy if they do, so yeah, afterwards I just played some cards with the boys. We play EDH, but then on top of that we also do Plane Chaser, which is basically it's like another set of rules on top of the rules already, and makes the card game interesting, but it also makes it a lot more long because then you get stuck on certain planes that are not really ideal. You get some planes are pretty good, some planes are pretty shit. So yeah, so today there goes my book. One second, I'm gonna quickly grab it. So today I got a spec test that my bar manager is preparing for me, and then just getting ready for a new day's work day, which we are now officially open Tuesday. Yay! Pop the party thing. So my question to you is, when's the last time you were excited for work, and why? Yeah, I know like everyone's like, oh, I've never been excited for work, but like there's some days you're like, oh, this is exciting, this is a little bit different, this is a little bit new, and we all have that, and it is kind of exciting, it is kind of exciting to be open on Tuesday. It's not going to be really busy though, but if it does pick up, the idea is that if we keep opening on a Tuesday and keep opening on like days, we're going to start getting a bit of a reputation, which is good. Well, a good reputation, hopefully. Oh shit, here comes the car. So yeah, get excited, get loud. So I will probably see you. I'll probably tell you how the tip test goes. I think I should. It's a tip test. I don't know. But yeah, I'll tell you how the day goes. Pretty excited. Better get ready for work. I better eat some sushi, and then do the things. Do the bar things, do the bar opens, all that kind of jazz. Anyway, I'll be out. See yous.